Hey, hi all. Welcome to the channel. Today we will going to discuss jQuery delegate and undelegate methods. What do you mean by those and like how we can use those and we will understand with a basic example. But before that, if you are new to my channel, please subscribe it and click on the bell icon so that you never miss, the new updates. Let's dive in. As you can see, this is the card we have. Let me uncomment this so that you can see it on the UI. This is the card and it has this p tag, right? The p tag is actually the child of this div card content, the h3 and the p tag, right? So now delegate, right? So delegate is nothing but a way to attach event handlers to the child of any parent, right? So we need to call the delegate method on the parent itself to bind or attach events to its childs. Okay, so this is called delegate. So how we can do that, right? So as I showed you, right, so this is the card content which is a parent element for this p tag, right? So now let's take the instance of that uh, div, right? So this is the parent div. Now on this parent div I need to call the delegate method. Okay, so this is the delegate method which has some parameters. The first parameter is a child selector. So here we have a p tag which is a child selector, and the second parameter is the event itself. So we need to give the event name, and the third parameter is function, the callback function, right? So now if I console log something over here, something like p clicked, you can see in the UI when I open the console, right? So when I click on this, you can see the p is getting clicked, right? The p is getting clicked. So now what if, right? So what if I add some p tags dynamically and without giving them a click handler, right? Without giving them a click handler, they should be clicked, and they should be clicked like this p tag itself. Okay, how we can achieve that? So let's take a instance of this button, add paragraph button. I will use the id selector, and I will use on, right, on click, then the function. As I told you, right, in the last video, the on and off, right? So delegate actually works same like on, right? It attaches events on the elements which are going to add in future as well, right? So the element which are not available right now, which will be going to add in the future, so it will add the events for those elements as well, right? The on, and the same goes with the delegate as well, but the difference over here is delegate targets the parent element, right? And in the delegate method we need to give the tag name, the selector of the child elements on which we need to add events, or we need to attach the events. But in case of on, we don't need that. We can directly target that element itself. Okay, so now if you target something like this p, right, p, and it will add the click event handler for all p tags which are dynamically added, right? So so this is about on, and there is a difference, right? So this is a difference. So in on method, we are not using the children tag, right? So in delegate method, we are using children tag because we are calling delegate on the parent itself, right? So this is the difference. All other properties or the things are same, like the on and delegate, both are same. Both are used to add attach event handlers to the elements. So now let's add append some child to this parent element, append, right? So I can use the same p tag which we have as a child of this card content. So I will attach the same p tag again and again, right? So now we are just attaching the p tag, right? We are not adding any event handler to it, right? But it is a part of this card content parent. That's the reason this delegate method will delegate this click event handler on this p tag as well, because this is also p tag and it is matching with this selector, right? The selector which we have given in the delegate method. If you add h1 or h2, so the click event handler, the click the delegate method will not delegate that handler on this h1 tag, right? So it will only delegate that event on the p tag itself. Let's say it in action. So I have added two paragraphs. So as you can see, this is the first paragraph which was showing us the result previously, and now these two paragraphs are newly added. Let me click on this. You can see the click is getting clicked, right? I mean the click, you can see the p clicked, right, message. Now I will remove the console and I'll click on this, the third p as well. So you can see third p is also getting clicked. So this delegate method actually delegated this click event handler on the p tag which is newly added, right? So this is how it works actually. Now to remove, right? To remove a delegate, we use undelegate method. Okay, so how we can do that? So I'll take the instance of this second button. I will use the id selector here as well. Now I will add on click to this and function, and in this function I will take the reference of this parent element and I will call undelegate method on this. And inside undelegate we need to specify the child selector and the type of event which we already delegated on this parent element. So we have delegated click event handler on this selector. So the same thing in the undelegate, we need to give the selector and the type of event we have given already, right? So if I refresh this, so you can see now I can add more P's. I can click all of them, and once I click on the switch off, right, and then you can see I cannot click, right, because that delegate is now undelegated, right? Right, even if I add some paragraph, right, so I cannot click on those paragraph, right, because the delegation is undelegated. So that means that is been removed, right? So this is how the delegate works and the undelegate works. Both are same. You can consider them as same as on and off methods, right? But the difference is the delegate method applies on the parent, and inside the delegate method we need to give the child selector on which we are going to add events, and then the event name and the callback function, right? But in on method we can directly apply it on particular element, and the parameters are, the first parameter is click event handler and sorry, the event name, and the second parameter is event handler function. Okay, and to make it off, right, we can do right? So what we can do, we can just undelegate on the same parent, and in the undelegate method we just need to give the tag name and the name of the the event, right, as a second parameter. So this is how it is. So I hope you like the video, and if you watched till the end, very thank you. I appreciate it. And do not forget to subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon. Thank you all guys. Let's meet in next video. Have a good day.